coming at you, pre-recorded from various people's homes. This is Thor's Hour of Thunder. We are doing a staged reading of the Jim Henson, David Bowie, George Lucas, and some other people, Labyrinth. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. It will be the only family friendly thing we've ever done because, unlike the movie, there's not a lot of crotch bulge in this unless Ellen Smithy has some surprises for us.
I wore my pajama pants today, so no go.
There we go. So take it away, Jareth.
No one can blame you for walking away, but too much rejection, no love injection. Life can't be easy. It's not always swell. Don't tell me truth hurts, little girl, 'cause it hurts like hell. But down in the underground, you'll find someone true. Down in the underground, a land serene, a crystal moon. It's only forever, not long at all. The lost and the lonely, that's underground, underground. Okay.
Sarah, standing in an open space by the lake with her dog, Merlin.
Give me the child. Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City to take back the child that you have stolen. For my will is as strong as yours, and my kingdom is as great. Oh gosh. I can never remember that line. You have no power over me.
Rain sound effects. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, Merlin! Oh no, Merlin! I don't believe it. It's 7 o'clock. Come on.
The thunder indicated it was 7 o'clock because I made the wrong sound effect.
It's not fair.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, don't stand there in the rain. Come on.
Come on, Merlin.
Not the dog.
But it's pouring.
Go on into the garage.
Um, Go on, Merlin. Go into the garage. Go.
Inside the house. Sarah, you're an hour late.
I said I'm sorry.
Please, let me finish. Your father and I go out very rarely.
You go out every single weekend.
And I ask you to babysit only if you won't interfere with your plan.
Well, how do you know? You don't know what my plans are. You don't even ask me anymore.
Well, I'd assume if you'd tell me if you'd had a date, I'd like I'd like it if you had a date. You should have dates at your age. Comes in with Toby.
Oh, Sarah, you're home. We were worried about you.
I can't do anything right, can I?
She treats me like a wicked stepmother in a fairy story with no matter what I say.
I'll talk to her.
In her room to herself.
Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City to take back the child you have stolen.
Knock, knock. Sarah, can I talk to you?
There's nothing to talk about. You better hurry or you're going to be late.
Listen, we fed Toby and put him to bed. We do have to leave now, but we'll be back around midnight.
You really wanted to talk to me, didn't you? Practically broke down the door. Lancelot? Where's my teddy bear Lancelot? Oh, someone's been in my room again. I hate it. I hate it.
The thunder is getting louder.
Meh.
Now I'm in Toby's room to sin. I see my bear on the floor. Oh God, I hate you. I hate you. Someone save me. Someone take me away from this awful place. And now the baby is crying.
Meh.
Huh? What do you want a story? Okay. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young girl whose stepmother always made her stay home with the baby. And the baby was a spoiled child and he wanted everything for himself. And the young girl was practically a slave. But when no one knew, Goblins had fallen in love with the girl and he had given her certain powers. And so one night, when the baby had been particularly cruel to her, she called on the goblins for help.
Shh. Listen.
Say your right words, the goblin said, and we'll take the baby to the goblin city and you'll be free. But the girl knew that the king of the goblins would keep the baby in his castle forever and ever and ever and turn it into a goblin. And so the girl suffered in silence until one night when she was tired from a day of housework and was hurt by the harsh words of her stepmother, and she could no longer stand it.
Meh. Meh.
Still crying. All right. All right. Knock it off. Come on.
She picks Toby up.
Stop. I'll say the words. No, I mustn't say.
Goblin excited sounds.
Hey.
Say
I
what?
wish.
Listen.
She's gonna say it.
Say the line, Bart. Say what?
Say what?
Shut up. Yeah? You shut up.
Listen. She's going to say the words.
I can bear it no longer. Goblin King, wherever you may be, take this child of mine far away from me.
Toby doesn't go anywhere.
Ah.
Aww. That's not it.
What's all this rubbish? It doesn't even start with I wish.
Meh. Meh.
Oh, Toby, stop it. Oh, I wish I did know what to say to make the goblins take you away.
Did she say it?
I wish the goblins would come and take you away right now. It's not that hard, is it, huh?
I wish.
I'd like to note I just realized the voice I'm doing is Ellen Smithy's impression of Jason Statham, but like I'm not good at it.
You're so not good at it, you had to explain what it was.
Where am I?
No.
I don't know.
Did she
Lost.
say it? Shut up.
Shut up.
Sarah puts Toby to bed.
I wish the goblins would come and take you away right now.
Toby silently stops crying. Sarah goes to see what's wrong.
Toby? Toby? Are you all right? This light isn't working. Why aren't you crying?
Pulls the blankets away and notice Toby is missing. Strange things start happening around her. The window breaks, the owl flies in, and then it turns into the Goblin King.
You're him, are you? You're the Goblin King. I want my brother back, please, and it's all the same.
What's said is said.
But I didn't mean it.
Oh, you didn't?
Please, where is he?
You know very well where he is.
Please bring him back, please.
Sarah, go back to your room. Play with your toys and your costumes. Forget about the baby.
I can't.
Look, I brought you a gift.
What is it?
It's a crystal, nothing more. But if you turn it this way and look into it, it will show you your dreams. But this is not a gift for an ordinary girl who takes care of a screaming baby. Do you want it? Then forget the baby.
I can't. It isn't that I don't appreciate what you're trying to do for me, but I want my brother back. He must be so scared.
Sarah, don't defy me.
Snake!
Yeah, there's a snake on me, and I'm gonna throw it away.
You're no match for me, Sarah.
You didn't think people could gather that, Sarah, from me just yelling snake and then stopping?
No.
Snake! Um, but I have to have my brother back.
He's there, in my castle. Do you still want to look for him?
Is that the castle beyond the Goblin City?
When Sarah turns around, she notices that they've been transported from the house to the labyrinth.
Turn back, Sarah. Turn back before it's too late.
I can't. Don't you understand that I can't?
What a pity.
It doesn't look that far.
It's further than you think, and time is short. You have 13 hours in which to solve the labyrinth before your baby brother becomes one of us forever. Such a pity.
Jareth disappears and leaves Sarah all by herself.
The labyrinth. It doesn't look that hard. Well, come on, feet.
She then starts off on her adventure, and she doesn't stop until she comes across a dwarf, Hoggle.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's you.
Excuse me, but I have to get through this labyrinth. Can you help me?
Hoggle ignores her and goes about his business.
Oh, Fairy! How sweet!
Ah, psst, 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 psst. 57.
Oh, how could you? Oh, the poor thing. You monster. Oh, ow. It bit me.
Well, what did you expect fairies to do?
Things like granting wishes.
Ha! Shows what you know, don't it? Ah, 58.
Horrible.
No, it ain't. I'm Hoggle. Who are you?
Sarah,
That's what I thought. 59 fairies.
do you know where the door to the labyrinth is?
Maybe.
Well, where is it?
60 fairies.
I said, where is it?
Where's what?
The door.
What door?
It's hopeless to ask you anything.
Not if you ask the right questions.
How do I get into the labyrinth?
Ah, now that's more like it. You get in over there. There's a door, it automatically opens. You really going in there, are you?
Yes, I'm afraid I have to.
Dozy, isn't it? Now, would you go left or right?
Both ways look the same.
Well, you not gonna get very far that way.
Which way would you go?
Me? I want to go either way.
If that's all the help you're going to be, you can just leave.
You know your problem? You take too many things for granted. Take this labyrinth. Even if you get to the center, you'll never get out again.
That's your opinion.
Well, it's a lot better than yours.
Thanks for nothing, Hogwarts.
Grr. It's Hoggle. And don't say I didn't warn you.
Hoggle leaves, the doors close, and Sarah is left all by herself in the labyrinth. And she starts walking and doesn't stop.
What do they mean, labyrinth? There are no turns or corners or anything. It just goes on and on. Maybe it doesn't? Maybe I'm just taking it for granted that it does? I'll run and see how far I can go.
Sarah feels like she should give up. She takes a rest against a wall, and a worm sees her.
Hello.
Sarah looks around to see what she notices the worm.
Did you say hello?
No, I said hello, but that's close enough.
You're a worm, aren't you?
Yep, that's right.
You don't by any chance know the way through this labyrinth, do you?
Who? Me? No, I am just a worm.
Okay.
Come inside. Meet the missus.
No, thank you, but I have to solve this labyrinth. But there aren't any turns or openings or anything. It just goes on and on and on.
Well, you ain't looking right. It's full of openings. It's just you ain't seeing them.
Well, where are they?
There's one just across here, right in front of you.
No, there isn't.
Come inside and have a nice cup of tea.
But there isn't an opening.
Oh, of course there is. You try walking through it, and you'll see what I mean.
What?
Go on then.
It's just a wall. There's no way through.
There's not always what they seem in this place, so you can't take anything for granted.
So George Lucas loved this effect, and it happens in The Last Crusade and also in this movie, and it's awesome both times where a solid shape turns out to be a different depth. Anyway, fun times.
Hey, hang on, don't leave.
Oh, thank you. That was incredibly helpful.
But don't go away. Don't go that way.
What was that?
I said don't go that way. Never go that way.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Oh, should have kept on going down that way. Should have gone straight to the castle.
Sarah's now on another level of the labyrinth. She wanders around till she comes to a stone hand with a finger pointing in the direction towards the castle.
Toby? I'm coming, Toby.
Inside the castle, she sees Toby crying and the goblins around him. Jareth, Jareth is waiting impatiently for 13 hours to go by. Jareth sees that everyone is having fun without him, so he gets up and joins them. He then breaks out into a song.
You remind me of the babe.
What babe?
The babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Hoodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe. Goblin babe. Well, laugh. I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic
spell
Wait,
to
time out.
use.
Don't do the all parts because they sound terrible over Skype. Just let Jareth sing the song and y'all
And
come in
baby
with the
said, dance, magic, dance, magic, dance, magic, dance, magic, put that baby spell on me. Jump, jump, magic, jump, magic, jump, magic, jump, magic, put that magic jump on me. Slap that baby, make him free.
Make him free.
still singing as we are brought back to where Sarah is. You can still hear the music in the background. She retraces her steps to where she began, takes out her lipstick, and draws an arrow on the ground in the direction that is going. After she leaves, the tile changer, a character I didn't know how to name, turns over the tile that Sarah had drawn her mark on. Sarah makes another arrow in a different direction, and again the tile changer turns it over. Back at the castle, Jareth is holding Toby and looking at the clock.
In 9 hours and 23 minutes, you'll be mine. I saw my baby trying hard as babe could try. What could I do? My baby's fun had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use. Slime and snails, puppy dog tails, thunder or lightning, and baby said, dance, magic dance, magic dance, magic dance, magic, put that baby spell on me. Jump, magic jump, magic jump, magic jump, magic, put that magic jump on me. Slap that baby, make him free. Dance, magic 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 dance.
They keep singing, and music is still playing in the background as we come back to Sarah. Sarah draws another arrow on the ground as the music begins to fade. And as she gets up to look at the direction she chooses, she notices it's a dead end.
No.
While she's turned around, the tile changer changes the direction of the arrow, and when Sarah turns back around, she notices the arrow.
Someone's been changing my marks. A horrible place this is. It's not fair.
2 doors with 2 sides, with 2-sided guards appear behind her. B for bottom, T for top.
That'd be Alejandro, right?
I thought this was I didn't know it was a door knocker. I thought it was a different. All right. That's right. It's not fair. But that's only half of it.
It was a dead end a minute ago.
No, that's the dead end behind you.
It keeps changing. What am I supposed to do?
Well, the only way out of here is to try one of these doors.
One of them leads to the castle at the center of the labyrinth, and the other leads to certain death.
Which one is which?
We can't tell you.
Why not?
We don't know.
But they do.
Oh, well, I'll ask them.
Oh, no, you can't ask us. You can only ask one of us.
Yes, it's the rules, but I should warn you, one of us always tells the truth and one of us always lies, and that's rule 2, and he always lies.
I do not. I tell the truth.
Oh, what a lie. Okay. All right. Answer yes or no. Would he tell me this door leads to the castle?
Yes.
Then the other door leads to the castle, and this door leads to certain death.
How do you know that? He could be telling the truth.
But then you wouldn't be. So if you told me he said yes, I know the answer is no.
But I could be telling the truth.
And then he would be lying. So if you told me he said yes, I know the answer would still be no.
Wait a minute. Is that true?
I don't know. I never understood it. No, it's right. I figured it out. I could never do it before. I think I'm getting smarter. It's a piece of cake. What?
Before she could do anything else, Sarah falls right through the door. As she's falling, She is being held by millions of hands.
Oh, yuck. Oh, stop it. Help.
What do you mean, help?
We are helping.
We're helping hands.
You're hurting.
Would you like us to let it go?
They let go for a couple of seconds.
Well, then, come on. Which way?
Which way?
Up or down.
Oh,
Come on, come on. We haven't got all day.
Where is your big decisions for?
Which way do you want to go?
well, since I pointed that way, I guess I'll go down.
She chose down.
She chose down.
Was that wrong? Too late.
Sarah's finally dropped into the dark oubliette. In the castle, Jareth looks into the crystal and sees Sarah is in the oubliette. Am I saying that right? I don't know.
She's in the oubliette.
Oubliette. Thank you.
It's pronounced omelet.
Omelette? Omelette. The omelette. I'm hungry.
Shut up! She should not have gotten as far as the oubliette. She should have given up by now.
She'll never give up.
Will she? The dwarf's about to lead her back to the beginning. She'll soon give up when she realizes she has to start all over again. Well, laugh.
Gareth tosses the crystal up, showing Sarah in the oubliette. The camera zooms in on it. Suddenly, she hears a noise.
Who's there?
It's me.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, yes. Well, I knew you were gonna get in trouble as soon as I met you, so I came to give you a hand. Oh, you're looking around, aren't you? I suppose you noticed that there ain't no doors, only the hole. This is oubliette. The labyrinth's full of them.
We're not sure how to pronounce them, though.
That's the way Hoggle's saying it.
Really, I didn't know that.
Oh, don't sound so smart. You didn't even know what an oubliette is or how to pronounce it.
Do you?
Yes, it's a place to put people to forget about them. Now, what you gotta do is get out of here. And it just so happens I know a shortcut out of the labyrinth from here.
No, I'm not giving up now. I've come too far. No, I'm doing okay.
Of course you are, but it gets a lot worse from here on in.
Why are you so concerned about me?
Well, I am, that's all. A nice young girl, terrible black oubliette.
You like jewelry, don't you?
Why?
If you help me solve this labyrinth, I'll give you this headband. You like it, don't you?
I prefer bracelets.
Okay.
To tell you what, you give me the headband, and I'll show you the way out of the labyrinth.
You were going to do that anyway.
Yes, well, that is what would make a particularly nice gesture on your part.
No, I'll tell you what. If you won't take me to the center, take me as far as you can, and then I'll do it on my own.
What is this thing anyway?
It's plastic.
Well, I don't promise nothing, but I'll take you as far as I can. Then you're on your own, right?
Right.
Right. All right. Plastic. Oh, here we go. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Just making noises while I think. Ah, damn, this is a broom closet. Oh, well, it wasn't that door. Well, it can't be right all the time. Ah, this is it. Come on, then. It's this way into the cave.
As they pass, they come across a false alarm who gives them curious warnings.
Don't go on! Go back while you still can. This is not the way. Take heed and go no further. Beware! Beware! Soon it will be too late.
Oh, don't pay any attention to them. They're just false alarms. You get a lot of them in the labyrinth, especially when you're on the right track.
Oh, no, you're not.
Ah, shut up.
Sorry, just doing my job.
Well, you don't have to do it to us.
Beware! For the...
Shh, just forget it.
Oh, please, I haven't said it for such a long time.
All right, but don't expect big reactions.
No, of course not. For the path you take will lead to certain destruction. Oh, thank you very much.
Sarah and Hoggle see Jareth's crystal roll by them.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
They watch as the crystal hop into a container by the mysterious creature is carrying. Ah.
What have we here?
Sorry, my mistake. I didn't realize the mysterious creature was going to turn into Jareth. I should have read the script more carefully.
Or prepped ahead of time by watching Labyrinth approximately 800 times throughout the course of your youth.
I like it.
To be fair, I rarely rewatch movies, and I've seen this movie 3 times.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot for you.
I still don't know how to say obelette.
Yes. What have we here?
Nothing.
Nothing? 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 Tra-la-la?
Oh, Your Majesty, what a nice surprise.
Hello, Hedgewalt.
Hogwarts.
Hoggle.
Hoggle, can it be that you're helping this girl?
Helping? In what sense?
In the sense that you're leading her toward the castle.
No. I was taking her back to the beginning, Your Majesty.
What?
I told her I was gonna help her solve the labyrinth. A little trickery on my part, but actually...
What is that plastic thing round your wrist?
Oh, this? Well, oh, my goodness. Where did this come from?
Hagel?
Hoggle.
Yes, if I thought for 1 second that you're betraying me, I'd be forced to suspend you headfirst in the bog of eternal stench.
Oh, no, no, Your Majesty. Well, please, not the eternal stench.
Oh, yes, Hoggle. And you, Sarah, how are you enjoying my labyrinth?
Piece of cake.
Really? Well, then how about upping the stakes, I'll just turn this clock ahead by, say, what, 3 hours?
That's not fair.
You say that so often, I wonder what your basis for comparison is. So the labyrinth is a piece of cake, is it? Let's see how you deal with this little slice.
The crystal appears in his hands, and Jareth throws in the opposite direction, and it forms the cleaners, a machine that takes up the whole tunnel space, and the whole front side is covered in sharp blades as it moves towards Sarah and Hoggle.
Oh no! It's the cleaners!
What?
Run!
They keep running, but Hoggle trips and falls, and Sarah helps him up.
Are you okay?
The cleaners closely catch up to them.
Come on, faster.
They stop when they find that they are trapped by a gate.
Ah, man, Ah, I knew the broom closet was the wrong door. And stupid plastic. Oh no, the cleaners, the bog of stench. No, you sure to get the tension. Ah, ah, no, no. Oh, wait, there's a loose wall here. Oh, no, the cleaners. Ah, ah, this is what we need. A ladder. Follow me.
How can I trust you now that I know you were taking me back to the beginning of the labyrinth?
I wasn't. I told him I was taking you back to the beginning just to throw him off the scent.
Hoggle, how can I believe anything you say?
Well, let me put it this way. What choice do you have?
You're right.
All right. So, you have to understand my position. I'm a coward, and Jareth scares me.
What kind of a position is that?
No position. That's my point. And you wouldn't be so brave if you ever smelled the bog of eternal stench. It's. Oh, this ladder step was loose.
Is that all it does is smell?
Oh, believe me, that's enough. But the worst thing is, if you do so much as put a foot in the bog of stench, you'll smell bad for the rest of your life. It'll never wash off.
They keep climbing and they finally reach the top. From the inside, Hoggle pushes open the lid to a large pot and sees they made it outside.
Ah, here we are then. You're on your own from now on.
What?
That's it. I quit.
Wait a minute, Hoggle.
I said I didn't promise nothing. I said I would take you as far as I could go.
You cheat. You nasty little cheat.
Now, don't try to embarrass me. I got no pride.
Oh, yeah?
He grabs the jewels from around his waist.
But them's my jewels. No, no, no. You give them back. Give them back. Give those back.
Mm-hmm.
Stop waving those jewels above my head because you know that you're taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
Give those back to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's the castle. Which way should we go?
Them's my rightful property. It's not fair.
No, it isn't. But that's the way it is.
Sarah hears the sound of the wise men approaching in the area. The wise man's hat happens to be talking birds. As he sits down, Sarah and Hoggle make their way towards him.
Excuse me, please. But can you help me?
A young girl. And who is this?
My friend.
Yes. And what can I do for you?
Please, can you tell? That is, I have to get to the castle at the center of the labyrinth. Do you know the way?
Yeah,
Oh, yes. You want to go to the castle.
how's that for brain power?
Be quiet.
Oh, nuts.
Oh, young woman, the way forward is sometimes the way back.
You listen to this crap.
Would you be quiet?
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Sorry.
Finished?
Yes.
Young lady. It seems we're not getting very far, when in fact,
We are?
we are!
I'm certainly not getting anywhere at the moment.
Join the club. Wiseman falls asleep. And I think that's your lot. Please leave contribution in the little box. Wiseman holds out a little container with an opening in it. Sarah picks around at Hoggle's jewels.
Don't you dare, them's my jewels.
Sarah looks around for something else that she could give.
Well, I guess I could spare this.
Takes off her ring and places it in the box. Grazie, senorita. As they walk away,
You didn't have to give him that. He didn't tell nothing.
well, there goes a couple of suckers. Notices that the wise man is asleep and has nothing to do. Oh, it's stimulating being your head. Sarah and Hoggle make their way through the maze, traveling through every corner and opening that come across.
Why did you say that about my being your friend?
Because you are. You may not be much of a friend, but you're the only friend I got in this place. Did you hear something?
Friend. I like that. I ain't never been no one's friend before.
Hoggle and Sarah hear a loud, monstrous roar not too far away.
Goodbye.
Wait a minute!
Keep the stuff.
Are you my friend or not?
No, I'm not. Hoggle ain't no one's friend. He can look out for himself, like everyone. Hoggle is Hoggle's friend.
Hoggle, you coward!
Here's the loud noise again.
Well, I'm not afraid. Things aren't always what they seem in this place.
She finally makes it to where the noise is coming from. She witnesses little goblins attacking a giant goblin.
If only I had something to throw.
A rock falls right into her. She notices the rock and picks it up. When she threw it, it hit the helmet of one of the goblins. One of the goblins was wearing and spun it around so the goblin couldn't see. Another rock rolls to her again, and again she picks it up and threw it, hitting another goblin's helmet, and the same thing happens to that goblin. And another one. They couldn't see anything, so when they were attacking, they were missing their target and actually attacking each other. They kept battling back and forth until they were out of the sea. Sarah makes her way toward the giant goblin, who was hanging upside down by a rope. He was scared because he thought Sarah was a bad person. She was trying to help him. She was trying her hardest to back away.
It's at this point that I'd like to note the narration was clearly written by a teenager on the Angel Fire website that we found this on. So props
Thank
to
you,
them.
anonymous teenager. We couldn't do it without you.
Yeah, though I do take offense to them calling Ludo a goblin.
Now stop that.
The giant goblin stops and for once is quiet.
Is that any way to treat someone who is trying to help you? Don't you want me to help you down?
Ludo down.
Ludo? Is that your name?
Ludo.
Well, you seem like such a nice beast. Well, I certainly hope you are what you seem to be. Just hang on, I'll get you down. Just a second.
He gets the rope untied and Ludo makes a hard fall.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ludo, are you hurt?
Friend?
That's right, Ludo. I'm Sarah.
Sarah.
Here, let me help you.
Sarah. Sarah, friend.
No, wait just a second. I want to ask you something, Ludo.
What?
I have to get to the castle at the center of the labyrinth. Do you know the way?
No.
You don't know either, huh?
No.
Wonder if anyone knows how to get through this labyrinth.
We now come back to Hoggle walking around all by himself.
Get through the labyrinth, get through the labyrinth. One thing for sure, she'll never get through the labyrinth.
Back to Ludo and Sarah. Sarah looks around and notices two doors that weren't there before.
Hey, where did they come from?
She examines the doors and notices two creature door knockers.
What do you think, Ludo? Which should we choose out of these two ugly characters?
They both take another good look at each.
It's very rude to stare.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering which door to choose.
What? Don't talk with your mouth full.
Wait a second. I can't understand you. Let me just take this ring out of your mouth here.
What were you saying?
Oh, it's so good to get that thing out. Oh,
What were you saying?
I said it's no good talking to him. He's deaf as a post.
Mumble, mumble, mumble. You're a wonderful conversational companion.
You can't talk. All you do is moan.
No good. Can't hear you.
Where do these doors lead?
What?
Search me. We're just the knockers.
How do I get through?
Knock, and the door will open.
Oh. Oh, Ludo. Okay. Uh.
No, no, I don't want that thing back in my mouth.
Come on, I want to knock. Mm.
Ah, doesn't want his ring back in his mouth. Can't say I blame him.
Sarah thinks fast. She finally decides to plug the right door's nose tight so he can't breathe. He tries not to give in, but he can't take it any longer. He opens his mouth wide to get some air, and as it's open, Sarah slides the ring inside and knocks. The door opens.
Sorry.
Oh, are you sure?
Sarah and Ludo walk in. Sarah and Ludo find themselves walking deeper and deeper into a forest.
Come on, Ludo.
Ludo looks around him at the scary forest. We are now brought back to the castle, and the clock shows that Sarah has only less than 5 hours to solve the labyrinth. The goblins are still having fun doing their own thing. Jareth is sitting in the chair holding Toby.
Oh, you're welcome. What a lively little child. I think I'll call him Jareth. He's got my eyes.
Now back to Ludo and Sarah in the forest.
Ludo's scared.
Oh, give me your hand. Come on. Imagine a big thing like you being scared.
Yeah.
See, Ludo, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Ludo falls through the ground without Sarah's sudden awareness. Then Sarah turns around and sees Ludo is gone.
Ludo? 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 Ludo, where are you? Ludo?
We see Hoggle appearing by himself, also in the forest.
Hoggle? Help!
I'm coming, Sarah!
Sarah still looks to Ludo, but Hoggle is stopped by Jareth.
Well, if it isn't you, and Where are you going?
Well, the little lady gave me the slip, but I just here's her now, so I was about to lead her back to the beginning, like you told me.
I see. For one moment, I thought you were running to help her, but no, not after my warnings. That would be stupid.
Oh, you bet it would. Me? Help her? After your warnings?
Hoggle abruptly stops her.
Oh dear, oh hoghead.
Hoggle.
I just noticed your lovely jewels are missing.
Oh, yes. So they are. My lovely jewels missing. I, I must find them. But first, I'm off to take that little lady back to the beginning of the labyrinth, just like we planned.
Wait, I've got a much better plan, Hoggle. Give her this.
What? What is it?
It's a present. A peach.
The peach.
I mean, it ain't gonna hurt the little lady, is it?
Oh, now why the concern?
I won't do nothing to harm her.
Oh, come, Hogbrain. I'm surprised at you losing your head over a girl.
I ain't lost my head.
You don't think a young girl could ever love a repulsive little scab like you, do you?
Well, she said we was.
What? A companion? Friends?
Oh.
You'll give her that, Hoggle, or I'll tip you straight into the bog of eternal stench before you can blink.
Yes, right.
And Hoggle, if she ever kisses you, I'll turn you into a prince.
You will?
Prince of the land of stench.
Sarah, she's looking for Ludo.
Ludo! Ludo! What's going on?
The fires come out of this to greet Sarah, laughing and acting wild.
What do you want?
This is mostly song mixed in with
Yeah, you didn't assign this
dialogue.
to anybody. You said we were just going to skip it.
Yeah. I was just explaining for the audience. I think it's going to be not going to make sense to do do it without the song. And as much as I'm sure as much as I'm sure Ellen Smithy could do a rendition, we're just going to skip it. But yeah, so we'll skip to Sarah's line after Fireys finally leave.
Leave me alone. Oh, wait, okay. Hoggle, you came to help me.
Oh. Grab it. Grab this rope.
No, it's anyway. Hoggle says, "Don't kiss me." When she kisses him, they end up on the freight train to the eternal stench. But not like a literal freight train, more like a slide.
Okay, well, we'll get our balance on the edge of this wall. Come on, Hoggle.
So this is the least mature part of this movie because as far as I can tell, it's just a 10-minute fart joke. Just picture like a lot of farts in the ground, and that's
Oh,
the pit
yeah.
of eternal
A lot
stench.
of eternal stench.
Or a regular episode of Thor's Hour of Thunder.
Oh, but then they find Ludo.
So, oh, what is this place? Ugh.
That smell.
Hoggle, what is this place?
I don't know where we are.
You kissed me.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
boy.
I should have put this on pages. I forgot. I didn't realize we were going to skip stuff.
This background is so hard to read anyway that this is part of the problem. Or this is my problem.
Well, I sent the whole script as a email as
And I'm on
one.
the
know.
original Angel Fire page.
Same, me too. That's what the problem is.
So Hoggle goes, "It's the bog of eternal stench." My perfect McFly impression.
Perfect. Oh, I never smelled anything like it. It's like, ugh.
Oh, it doesn't matter what it's like. It's the bog of eternal stench. Help!
Hold on. Ugh.
Bill makes it up the wall.
Oh,
Oh, what did you have to go and do a thing like that for?
do what? You mean rescue you?
No,
Mm.
you kissed me.
Stones they are walking on fall down, but they manage to keep themselves up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't pretend to be so hard. I know you came back to help me, and I know you're my friend. Oh.
Did not. Am not. I just come to get me property back. Oh, and to give you
Give me what? Ugh.
Hoggle trips and Sarah leans over to help him, but falls herself, and they both fall down, but Ludo breaks their fall, and luckily they were at the shallow end of the bog.
Ludo! Where's Hoggle?
We hear Hoggle kicking and screaming underneath Ludo.
get off of me.
Ludo notices and tries to get up. Sarah helps him, and Hoggle scrambles out, gasping for air.
Hoggle.
Ludo and Hoggle get mean to each other.
No, no, no. It's okay. This is Ludo. He's a friend, too. Mm.
Oh, what?
Mer.
Ugh, you're right. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's a bridge. Come on.
They all make their way toward the bridge.
Watch it. You step in this stuff, you'll smell forever.
I again take issue with the wonderful person that wrote this Angel Fire because not a little goblin, a little fox named Didymus. But anyway, Didymus shows up.
Stop! Stop, I say!
Please, we have to get across.
Without my permission, no one may cross.
Please, I only have a little time left.
We've got to get out of this stench.
No.
Stench? Well, what speakest thou?
Oh, it smells.
I smell nothing,
We're joking.
but I live by my sense of smell. Ah, the air is sweet and fragrant, and none may cross without my permission.
Oh, get out of the way.
I won't leave. I am sworn to do my duty.
Come on, let us get across.
Hold.
As Ludo gets closer, Didymus stabs him in the gut. Ludo picks up Didymus with his sarcer, which gives Hoggle the time to pass and leaves Sarah and Ludo behind.
Hoggle, what are you doing?
Let go of my sarcer.
Ludo drops Didymus, and Didymus gives Ludo a big whack on the knee. Didymus runs off, and Ludo tries to find him, but Didymus was fast, and he climbs up Ludo.
Let's see if I can conquer this mountain.
He reaches the top and slaps Ludo on the head with his sarcer numerous times. Ludo swings Didymus over the edge of his head, and Didymus, still hanging on Ludo's ear, and when Ludo tries to pull Didymus off, Didymus bites Ludo's finger. Ludo finally flings him off, and Didymus goes over the side of the bridge but bounces back up. And Didymus makes his way back to Ludo and starts whacking him again. And Ludo is smart this time. He picks up a long, thick branch that has fallen and starts aiming towards Didymus. Ludo swings once, but Didymus moves. He swings again and misses.
Ha ha! Give up.
Ludo keeps swinging every time he misses. On the next swing, Ludo thought he actually got Didymus, but Didymus was fast, climbed inside a tree, and Ludo sees Didymus.
Before this day, never have I met my match in battle. This noble knight has brought me to a standstill.
Are you all right, Ludo?
Smell bad.
Sir Ludo, if that's thy name, now I, Sir Didymus, yield to thee. Come, let us be brothers in sport and fight for the right as one.
Ludo helps Didymus out of the tree.
Thank you very much.
Ludo get brother.
Well met, Sir Ludo.
Good, come on.
Wait a minute. You forgot my sacred vow, my lady. I cannot let you pass.
But you just said Ludo was your brother.
I have taken an oath, and I must defend it to the death.
Okay, let's handle this thing logically. What exactly have you sworn?
I have sworn with my life's blood, no one shall pass this way without my permission.
May we have your permission?
Well, yes.
Thank you, noble sir.
My lady.
Sarah makes her way to the bridge.
Uh-oh.
Have no fear, sweet lady. This bridge has lasted 1,000 years.
Hounds at the end of the bridge with his sarser. The bridge breaks and leaves Sarah dangling from a branch right above the bog.
It seems solid enough.
Hoggle!
Hoggle's jaw drops.
There now, fair maiden, I will save thee somehow. Sir Ludo, canst that not howl when your maiden needs our help?
Forgot to howl. Brrr.
Ludo continues to howl,
Brrr.
and a large boulder comes rolling towards them. It stops right under Sarah's feet. Sarah lets go of a branch to stand on the rock, and Ludo continues to howl until more rocks come.
That's incredible, Ludo.
My brother, canst thou summon up the very rocks?
Brrr. Rock's friends.
Holding his breath, Hoggle makes his way towards Sarah.
Hoggle!
Here!
Thanks, Hoggle!
And now it's Ludo's turn to go across the rocks.
Careful, Ludo!
Sir Ludo, wait for me. Ambrosius? It's all right, Ambrosius. You can come out now. Come on. That a boy, my loyal steed. Steady. That's it. Forward. Steady, steady, boy. Come on, Ambrosius. Just close your eyes and go.
They make it to the end.
Let's get out of here.
After they left, Hoggle remembers the peach in his hand. He looks around to make sure no one's around. And when he thought he was alone, he took the peach out over the bog and dropped it in.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, please. I can't give it to her.
Sarah, Ludo, and Didymus and Ambrosius make their way through the forest.
Well, come on then. We should reach the castle well before day.
Inside the castle, Jareth is holding the boy, showing him the crystal, which displaying Sarah on this journey to rescue him.
Look, Sarah, is this what you're trying to find? So much trouble over such a little thing, but not for long. She'll soon forget all about you, my fine fellow, just as soon as Hoggle gives her that present. Then she'll forget everything.
Didymus hears his stomach roar.
Is that my stomach or yours, Ambrosius?
Hungry.
Yeah, well, we can't stop now. Maybe we can find some berries or something.
Sarah,
Yeah?
here, this peach.
Oh, how cool. Thank you. You're a lifesaver.
Sarah takes a bite of the peach.
It tastes strange. Oh. Hoggle, what have you done?
Oh, damn you, Jareth, and damn me too.
Everything's dancing.
Shows Jareth twirling a bunch of crystals. He takes one by one and blows them out towards Sarah. And Sarah is plopped on the ground as she sees the crystals. One of them has a picture of dancing balls, of a dancing doll music box, and Sarah studies it really hard. She pictures herself as a doll. We are now where Ludo and Didymus are.
Finally! Whoa, Ambrosius, whoa! The castle just lie yonder, milady. Milady? My lady? Milady?
They stop and notice one of the bubbles coming toward them. The picture of the bubbles is a mask ball, and the camera zooms in on it. The people are dancing, and Sarah makes her way through the crowd. Jareth sees her and waits for her to come. Sarah makes her way towards him in the background, and as the song plays, as the world falls down, they finally go to each other and start dancing together, and Jareth sings to her.
It's such a sad love, deep in your eyes, a kind of pale jewel, open and closed within your eyes. I'll place the sky within your eyes. There's such a fooled heart beating so fast in search of new dreams, a love that will last within your heart. I'll place the moon within your heart. As the pain sweeps through, makes no sense for you. Every thrill is gone, wasn't too much fun at all. But I'll be there for you, ooh, ooh, as the world falls down. I'll paint you mornings of gold. I'll spin you Valentine evenings, though with strangers till now. We're choosing the path between the stars. I'll leave my love between the stars. As the pain sweeps through, makes no sense for you. Every thrill is gone, wasn't too much fun at all. But I'll be there for you, ooh, ooh, as the world falls down.
The whole orb thing explodes once Sarah yells the true name of the queen from Neverending Story, I think is how it happens. So that brings us to Hoggle is shown sitting down. Sarah falls into a junkyard, and then Hoggle is shown sitting down in the same junkyard.
Oh, she'll never forgive me. What did I do? I lost me only friend. That's what I've done.
Ugh. Ah, what was I doing?
She looks at the peach in her hand. Oh,
Gross. Ah, ew. Ugh.
There's a bug in the peach. That's why she's grossed out. She doesn't just suddenly hate peaches.
She'll probably wait a little while before she eats another peach, I'll tell you that.
She's like, do I dare to eat a peach? In the room where people come and go to talk of Michelangelo. Didn't know this was going to be a T.S. Eliot podcast, did you?
Surprise.
Well, I am told that peaches come from a can and they were put there by a man in a factory downtown.
I'm just gonna push on this pile of junk for support as I try to get myself up here.
oh, get off my back. Oh, why don't you look where you're going, young lady?
I was looking.
Hmm. Oh, where you going?
Don't remember.
You can't look where you're going if you don't know where you're going.
Was searching for something.
Well, look here.
Lancelot? My teddy bear? Thank you.
That's what you were looking for, wasn't it, my dear?
She hugs the bear.
Yes, I forgot.
Now, why don't you come here and see if there's anything else you like? Hmm. Sarah opens the curtain, and to her surprise, is her bedroom.
Wow. Oh, it was only a dream. Oh, I dreamed it all, Lancelot. But it was so real. Let's go see if Daddy's back, okay?
Sarah gets up, opens the door, but the junk lady is still there. Better stay here, dear. Yes, there's nothing you want out there. No, no. Oh, what have we got here?
Lancelot?
Oh, your little bunny rabbit. Would you like your little bunny rabbit? Don't you? Yes, yes, yes. There you go. Oh, there's Betsy Boo. Remember Betsy Boo, don't you? Yes, 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 yes. Hmm. Now then, what else we've got? Sarah makes her way to the chair in the front of her mirror and sits down. What's this? Let's look. Oh, box. Lots of pencils in it too. Oh, panda slippers. You love your panda slippers. And you never threw them away, did you? Where are they? That's it, right here. Okay, what else? Little horsey. You love little horsey, don't you, dear? And look at this. You have a printing game. Oh, and here's your treasure. You'll know you want that, dear. Your lipstick? Go on. Put makeup on. And good old Flopsy. You want that. You want that right here. Oh, and yes, yes, Charlie Bear. There's Charlie Bear right for you.
There was something I was looking for.
Don't talk nonsense. It's all right here. Everything in the world you ever cared about. It's all right here.
Sarah reads from the Labyrinth book.
There are dangers untold and hardships unnumbered. I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City to take back the child that you have stolen.
Huh? What's the matter, dear? Don't you like your toys?
It's all junk.
Huh? Well, what about this? This isn't junk. See your dancing doll music box?
Yes, it is.
Walls start caving in. Everything gets thrown around.
I have to save Toby.
Sarah finds that she's in a hole in the forest where she last was.
My lady!
Sarah!
Are you all right? My lady?
Sarah!
Fair maiden, thank goodness thou was saved at last.
Where are we?
Lady, look, we're almost there. Those are the gates to the Goblin City.
Ludo, Sir Didymus, let's go quickly. We don't have much time.
Sarah!
Right. Ambrosius, forward.
Hoggle hides behind some of the junk and notices Sarah is on her way to the castle.
Oh no.
Ludo, Didymus, and Sarah are now at the gates of the Goblin City. The guard is asleep.
Open up the doors.
Sir Didymus, we gotta go quietly.
Didymus hops off and
Open up right now.
Sir Didymus, you'll wake the guard.
We'll let them all wake up.
Shh.
I shall fight you all to the death.
Didymus, for my sake, hush.
But of course, for thee, anything, but I am not a coward.
No.
And my sense of smell is clean.
Oh, yes.
Then I should fight anyone, anywhere, any place, anytime.
Yes, we all know. Now, hush. Quietly.
Ambrosius, be quiet now. I don't see why we have to be so quiet. It's only a goblin city.
I smell trouble.
the gate slams shut and Ludo lets out a growl.
Brrr.
Ludo growls again, and the wall shut. It creates a weird creature in the center of it.
What is that? Who goes?
The wall monster picks up an axe that's on the ground. Ludo growls and Didymus barks.
Watch out!
Ambrosius, will you come here? Ambrosius, come here right now. Ambrosius, would you please come over here? You're embarrassing me.
Hoggle starts running across the top of the wall.
Hoggle!
The wall monster knocks Sarah out of the way with the axe. Hoggle jumps
Hoggle.
on top of the monster and wrestles it with its head. Finally knocks it off and shows a little goblin inside controlling its moves.
Oh, get out of there.
Wasn't very nice.
Hoggle gets inside the monster.
My turn now. How do you drive this thing?
Drop the axe!
Oh, I'm trying.
Ambrosius, come here at once.
Where's the reverse on this thing?
Get out of there, Hoggle!
Hoggle pushes all the buttons at once, which causes fatal outcomes, which I had to read even though we'd passed it because I just love the sentence, causes fatal outcomes.
Abandon ship.
Hoggle!
Hoggle dives out of the robot.
Oh, Hoggle, are you all right?
I'm not asking to be forgiven. I ain't ashamed of nothing I did. Jareth made me give you that peach. I don't care what you think of me. I told you I was a coward, and I ain't interested in being friends.
I forgive you, Hoggle.
You do?
And I commend you. Really, I've seen such courage. You're a valiant man, Sir Hoggle.
I am?
Uncle and Ludo, friends.
We are?
Here are your things, Hoggle. Thanks for your help.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get the rat who calls himself Jareth.
Great. Come on.
Ambrosius, it's safe now. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Ludo and Sarah help push the wall open, and they now finally make it into Goblin City and head on the way to the castle. Meanwhile, in the castle, the clock shows that Sarah only has 15 minutes left. Jareth is sitting in the chair with Toby in his lap. When they break the door open, the goblin messengers come out with the news.
Your Highness, it's her.
What?
The girl who ate the peach, who forgot everything.
What of her?
She's here with the monster and the dwarf that works for you.
What?
They got through the gates and they're here on their way to the castle.
Stop her! Call out the guards! Take the baby and hide it. She must be stopped. Do something.
No.
Go on, move!
Walking through the Goblin City are Sarah, Ludo, Hoggle, and Didymus.
I think we're going to make it.
Oh, piece of cake.
Goblin soldiers start to come out of nowhere, and surrounding them, Jareth watches everything from the top of his castle. One of the goblins blows a horn, and they start to fire the cannonballs. Sarah, Ludo, and Didymus run the opposite direction.
Quick, this way.
Ambrosius, turn around! Ambrosius, turn around! All right, charge!
Another cannon goes off, and Ambrosius turns back around and runs.
No, not that way. You're going the wrong way. The battle is behind us.
Goblins run after Ambrosius and Didymus, but Ambrosius keeps running.
Ambrosius, can we please talk about this? Sit!
Ludo, Hoggle, and Sarah wait for the goblins to pass. Then the coast was clear.
Okay, through here.
Ambrosius, I'm serious.
Okay, come on, guys.
Ambrosius, if you don't turn around this second, I will never feed you again.
Ambrosius makes a sudden stop and turns around. The soldiers have both of them surrounded.
That's better. Don't worry, Ambrosius. I think we got them surrounded.
Sarah, Hoggle, and Rudo run as fast as they can to the castle.
Didymus? Where's Didymus?
Cannonball fires. It gets stuck in a wall.
I
hit something? Oh, sorry. I thought I hadn't assigned that. Go ahead.
No, I waited all show for this. I hit something. Yes? No?
we have to find Didymus. Down this way.
Charge!
Ambrosius starts running toward the soldiers, and the soldiers running toward them. Didymus knocks over one of the soldiers.
Ha ha! Hitty ho! Ha 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 ha!
But he doesn't look where he is going and runs into the edge of a roof and falls down. Didymus gets up and sees Ambrosius run into a house.
Ambrosius, you coward! Ambrosius? Ambrosius?
Going back to where Sarah and the other two are, they hear another cannon go off close by them.
Whee!
Quick, in here.
How's Ludo gonna get in?
Ludo opens the side of the house, climbs in, and closes it back up. Ludo pops his head through the roof and sees what's going on.
You in there? You're surrounded!
Surrounded?
The goblin soldiers poke through the window, but Sarah and Hoggle back them off.
Ludo, call the rocks. Oh, hurry, Ludo.
It's a very zen howl.
Ambrosius, unlock this door.
His dog can lock doors. What is he, a velociraptor?
As Thor taps Didymus on the shoulder, and he turns around and leans back against the door.
So, had enough, have you? All right, then throw down your weapons and I'll see you're well treated.
Ludo keeps howling until finally the boulders start to budge. They break through the gates and start toward the soldiers. The soldiers start to run away.
Ha ha! Next time, surrender.
Steady! Steady, men! We must show no fear! Oof! Okay, I take that back. Run for your life!
I've had enough. I'm going to bed.
He leaves the door of his house open, and the rocks start rolling in.
Oh, get out of my house.
Jareth can see what's going on and doesn't look happy. So Sarah, Hoggle, and Ludo make it out of the house, and the soldiers had basically run off. They unwaringly stop in front of the firing cannon, but make it out of the way just in time.
Whoa, Nelly.
That cannon missed.
Another cannon is about to fire, but one of the rocks stop it just in time, and the cannonball just tops out.
Hey, I just fired you.
This way.
Ha ha ha, now we gotcha.
The rocks knock them over, and Sarah, Ludo, and Hoggle continue running.
No, you don't.
They duck, and boulders smash the cannon.
Men.
They
It's the same
notice
as
Didymus
cannonball.
is
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, no problem.
They notice that Didymus is missing.
Sir Didymus?
Coming?
Didymus comes charging through with Ambrosius, and they finally were all standing in front of the castle door. Sarah pushes the door open, but they won't budge. Then Ludo helps, and finally they open. Ambrosius charges straight through to the inside.
Whoa, boy, whoa, big fellow.
This way.
They walk through the main room of the castle, but Sarah doesn't see Jareth. She looks around and notices she only has 3 minutes left.
Oh, no. Well, that's the only way he could have gone.
Well then, come on.
No, I have to face him alone.
But why?
Yes?
Because that's the way it's done.
Well, if that's the way it's done, then that's the way you must do it. But should you need us?
Yes. Should you need us?
I'll call. Thank you. All of you.
Sarah makes it up the stairs and entered into the room that can't be told which way it is positioned. She starts making her way up and down different flights of stairs, and all of a sudden Jareth appears on the other side of the surface, and Sarah is standing that Sarah is standing on, and he starts singing.
How you turn my world, you precious thing. You starve and near exhaust me. Everything I've done for you. I move the stars for no one. You've run so long, you've run so far. Your eyes can be so cruel, just as I can be so cruel. Oh, I do believe in you. Yes, I do. Live without your sunlight. Love without your heartbeat. I can't live within you.
Toby? Toby!
So basically, as soon as she gets close to Toby, the room starts to break apart, and then Jareth appears out of the darkness. They are now face to face with each other.
Give me the child.
Sarah, beware. I have been generous up until now, but I can be cruel.
Generous? What have you done that's generous?
Everything! Everything that you wanted, I have done. You asked the child to be taken, I took him. You cowered before me, I was frightening. I have reordered time, I have turned the world upside down, and I have done it all for you. I'm exhausted from living up to your expectations. Isn't that generous?
Through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I have fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City. My will is as strong as yours, and my kingdom.
Stop! Wait. Look, Sarah. Look what I'm offering you. Your dreams.
And my kingdom's as great.
I ask for so little. Just let me rule you, and you can have everything that you want.
Kingdom's as great. I can never remember that line.
Just fear me, love me, do as I say, and I will be your slave.
You have no power over me.
Clock strikes 13 o'clock. Jareth has no more power left. He tosses the crystal into the air. It lands in Sarah's hands, pops like a bubble, and Jareth disappears. Sarah has been transported back to her house with the owl flying around.
Toby? Toby?
She heads up the stairs into the room where Toby is. Sarah walks over to the crib and sees that Toby is fast asleep.
He notices, oh, Lancelot.
Lancelot. I want Lancelot to belong to you now, Toby.
She turns off the lights and leaves him in her room and goes to her own bedroom. In her bedroom, Sarah clears off her table and off the table in front of her mirror, and she hears the front door.
We're home. Sarah, are you home?
I'm home.
As she looks in the mirror, Sarah sees an image of Ludo.
Sarah turns around but doesn't see him. She turns back around and looks in the mirror. But this time she sees Didymus.
And remember, fair maiden, should you need us,
Didymus disappears and Hoggle appears in his place.
Yes, should you need us, for any reason at all.
I need you, Hoggle.
You do?
I don't know why, but every now and again in my life, for no reason at all, I need you. I need all of you.
You do? Well, why didn't you say so?
Sarah turns around and sees that all of her labyrinth friends are there in her room. She turns over to them and gives them all a big hug. And even the creatures that weren't so nice to her were there, like some of the goblins and the fireys. But they're all having a big party and seemed to get along well enough.
I say, is anyone up for a game of Scrabble?
As the camera's zooming out of the room and out of the house, the last thing that's captured is the owl flying away.
Yeah, sorry, Sarah. I realized that after we started that I should have.
No, I do
it's
not
a
know
David
the
Bowie.
songs very well at all, so I was happy to defer to Ellen.
Yes.
I would have sang all the songs as the Cannonball.
You can later.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Josh, I'm so glad you were the Cannonball. That was great.
That's true. As the editor, I choose who sings and who doesn't sing.
All right.
The one thing that's actually going to be edited is you putting your own voice in there over the songs, right? As the Cannonball.
Yeah. It's just gonna be
Cannonball
it's
song.
gonna be him singing Wabash Cannonball the whole time. We're just gonna be like, this is weird. Why does this keep happening?
It's just canon in D.
Oh, Go with that.
With that.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.